can measure what's in the cylinder.
Can you show us how it works?
Well, the rain goes into this large funnel, and this inner tube right here holds exactly an inch. That's the inch reading at the top. Each of these little lines is hundredth increments. Once this tube fills up, there's a little notch in the back where it runs out, and it runs into this large tube, and this will hold a little more than 10 inches when it's full. If I had an overflow, I would take this off. I would take this out. Beginners usually use buckets, but I'm so used to handling this, I don't need to anymore. And I make sure it's reading at an inch. If it's not, if it's over the inch, I would pour the little bit out through the notch on the back into the cylinder, and I pour that out. Then I would take the larger cylinder and I would pour that. Like I said, buckets are imported underneath if you're a beginner, but you can pour it into the cylinder till you get an inch, pour that out, and that's how I usually do it. It's important not to have a tree close by, because if you have a blowing rain, it would interfere with the rain that's going in. Then I'll log in to do my data entry. I got nothing, so, and the 0.00 is already on there, so I'm going to submit that amount.
All the information comes up on the computer as soon as you sign in.
Yeah, you can go back to the maps and see your entry. Jeffersonville can get rain and I'll get nothing, so that's why it's critical to have observers as much around as possible. It's just a few miles makes a big difference.